We hear many times that, well, I didn't know. I didn't know that that was a law or that was a violation. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. It says it right in the code. It's very important to know what the laws are down here and to be able to follow them. And if you know them, then you can avoid violating the law and you'll avoid any trouble with us, which is ultimately what we want. If we don't have to take any action, enforcement action, we've done our job by preventing it.
Over-service is typically when a point where people drink too much and they lose a lot of their inhibitions, common sense, discipline, and that's where we typically see problems come into play when they come drinking downtown. We see violence, we see bad judgment calls, people leaving with strangers that they normally wouldn't, theft, losing their purses, traffic, driving. It leads to all the problems.
So we run into the fake ID down here quite often. The bouncers at all of the bars have been trained to spot fake IDs.
We use top state-of-the-art ID checkers. We train, and we pull probably about 12 IDs a night at each location.
Fake IDs are of little use to the kids down here. They don't make it into the bars very often.
We don't let people enter our clubs that are over-intoxicated. If they show signs like stumbling, having a hard time getting their IDs out, making eye contact, speaking fluently, we don't allow them into the clubs. And if we see any of those signs inside the club, we're pretty much going to ask them to leave and come back another night.
Many young people, when they drink, they lose their inhibitions and they come outside and they end up getting in fights and things like that. People get injured and those people end up going to jail. The experience has been that warnings don't change behavior, and ultimately we want to change behavior with these kids to quit drinking. And we found that tickets and arrests change behavior.
In this neighborhood right here around BSU, we run into some underage drinking. A lot of times we run into college parties, and believe it or not, we run into high school parties. The neighbors up here can get pretty upset because we don't have a frat row or anything of that sort around here. So the students are mixed in with the neighbors. Obviously if you're under 21 years of age and you're drinking, you're not supposed to be. You can and most likely will be cited, and the judge can suspend your driver's license and impose fines and community service on you. If it continues, a lot of times they can put you in jail and make you serve time in jail or make you go clean up trash along the roadways. Frequently, we do give out citations for underage drinking.
Minor consumption is zero tolerance. They get a ticket, or at the very least, and they can be arrested for it. And we do that very often. If
you do host a party and you're an adult and you have minors drinking at your party, you can be held liable and you can be issued a misdemeanor citation and or arrested for that.
Possession is just that. It doesn't have to be in you, it's in your possession. So if it's in the car with you, you can be charged with it. If there's 4 people inside and there's 4 beers, everyone will be charged with minor possession of alcohol. If you're just holding your friend's beer, you will be charged with minor possession of alcohol.
If you are 21 years of age and you're having a responsible party for people that are over 21 years of age, we still expect you to be responsible. Just because you're not under 21 doesn't keep you exempt from getting a ticket if you have a large party where everyone's throwing beer cans in the alleys and on the streets, urinating on their neighbor's lawn, playing loud music, and parking their cars all every which way down the street. You need to still be a responsible neighbor if you're going to choose to live in these neighborhoods. And keep BSU nice, keep it clean, keep it safe, and keep it beautiful the way that it was when you came here, so the next college kids that move in, it'll be the same for them.
Possibly from alcohol in the parking lot.
1,400 college students die every year. College-age students die every year from alcohol overdose. It's not uncommon. It happens quite a bit, and it happens in Idaho. We're not only trying to protect the neighbors and the citizens, but we're trying to protect you sometimes from yourself, from making bad decisions, and helping you make your college years the best they can be.
Save yourself the trouble. Wait till you're 21. Once you're 21, we'll be happy to take care of you. We're going to show you a great, safe time. But before you're 21, it's not in your favor. Don't come down here. We're going to ruin your night.
The decisions you make now are going to affect the rest of your life. We want you to be young adults, to enjoy it, but to also make good, smart decisions. We expect that of you, and that's what we as police and the community want out of you.